The COVID-19 has caused unimaginable damage to the global tourism and hospitality industry. I have been part and also observed the tourism industry and seen different cycles of downturn. But never before has there been so much panic and despair caused by COVID-19. Tourism and hospitality sector is a resilient industry. Once the situation returns to normalcy post COVID 19, the tourism industry will need to remake and redefine itself. However, we must accept that epidemics and virus outbreaks may return to haunt us again in the future. Preparedness should be a key takeaway from this experience. Industry associations in India have reached out for government intervention on many fronts, such as 12-month moratorium on EMIs of interest and principal payments on loans and working capital from banks, deferment of dues such as advance tax, GST holidays, to name a few, to the travel industry for at least a year. The airline industry would benefit enormously if the government considers levying GST on air turbine fuel, which will enable them to get input tax credit, which would result in a big relief for all the domestic carriers. Moving forward, technology will play a significant role in ensuring one goes through a machine that disinfects you before you enter hotels and offices. Turkey has already led the way by developing a software called as Icarus, which disinfects people before entering their hotel premises. A money cleaning ATM that disinfects paper bills to tackle the spread of COVID-19. Such tech interventions will create minimum physical touch points in the hotels. Hotels of the future may need to equip with basic protective equipment such as masks, infrathermometers, gloves, and a set of PPEs. A standard quarantine room that meets the prescribed standards laid down by local health authorities will have to be kept ready. Hotels will have to revisit housekeeping standard operating procedures. The government, along with the industry, will have to prescribe minimum standard sanitization and hygiene guidelines and compliance standards. The conversion of hotels into makeshift healthcare centers or isolation camps will be the new normal. This is already happening in big metros in India today. In future, pre-earmarked hotels approved by the government will be prepared for a swift transition and be able to offer such services at a short notice. Hopefully, the tourism and hospitality industry will spring back to business sooner than later. As an eternal optimist, I do believe that the rebirth of tourism is imminent. Will it be the same like before? It is a tough question to answer right now with no easy answers for now. But then travel and tourism industry will have to redefine and reimagine itself into many new ways in the future than ever before. We will survive and revive gradually, but we will get there. Thank you.